Hello everybody, welcome back to a brand new Minecraft video. Today we're going to be going over the top 5 Minecraft cities that have been created in my city this week. Now, these cities are still work in progress, and big thank you to everybody who submitted their city builds this week. If you guys would like to take part in this new series on the channel, make sure you join our new Discord server and submit your cities there. I'd love to make this a weekly thing. Now, before we get into the video, make sure to like and subscribe if you'd like to see more of these types of videos, and let's just get on to number 5. Number 5, we have RpRaps Minecraft City. He didn't give me a direct name for this city, so we're just going to call it RpRaps City. He's showing off some of his large towers in the first clip, which is very cool, and they look amazing. Now, he's added some helicopters and planes to the city, which look great. There's a lot of people who don't add planes and helicopters because they're a challenging thing to make and make them look good, and he's done a fantastic job with the helicopter details. Also with some roof details as well, I love it. Going on, he's showing us a plane over here in a city, which looks great, and I love how it's locked up. One thing I would say to improve over here is maybe instead of grass, maybe add a stone or proper runway for this plane so it can probably be moved and taken off. But again, it's up to you, it's your city, man. Now, the more we go over to his city, he shows us some of the parks he's built. And I love the texture pack he's using, first of all. It looks great. It adds a new life, it looks like, for the grass. It looks great. Maybe a little bit more terraforming for the park would be great, but other than that, it looks fantastic. Showing off some of the roads in the background. They look great. They look like a good size. I love the parking lots you added. But maybe a few things to brighten up your city you could do is add some street lights. And yeah, street lights, maybe some nature along the roads would look really cool. I can also see he's decorated inside of these buildings too, which looks awesome. I love whenever people decorate inside their cities because it gives more life to it, and it just makes it feel just like it has more life. I love it. So good job with RpRaps with his city. You did an awesome job, and coming with number 5. And incoming with number 4, we have the city by the Wanderer, and oh man, do I ever love this city. He's actually taken a different approach and style to this city, and he's gone with more of a classical vibe, and I love it. All the builds are very well detailed. I love the front of the buildings. I love the statue you have in the middle, and it just looks great. I love the feel of this little city. Now, there's one thing I could say to improve, and that's the roads. I feel like all that cobblestone, that's the one thing that caught my eye. So maybe try to add some andesites, buttons, and just things to sprucing up the ground. But other than that, the city looks amazing. And with number 3, we have Titan City by Lugo Plays. And dude, I love this city. It looks really good. All the buildings he's done in this city, the radio tower, just look great. I love the atmosphere he set for this city. It's more of a modern city, and I love it, and I just think he has done a really good job so far. Just a reminder, these cities are still work in progress, so you might see some unfinished builds or builds being laid out. But this city looks great. I love all the different builds he's added and the details on them. But the one thing I would say to improve is just try to add some more details on the outside of the builds just to make them stand out a little bit so they're not so flat. Maybe try to add some more layers. But I do love all the design and all the different details he put with the buildings, and they just look fantastic. I love how he's got some more of the olden style builds. I love how he has the big modern builds, the little restaurants that are even decorated. I just think it looks really good. I'm going to keep the rest in time-lapse, but it looks fantastic. Great job again, Lugo Plays, with your city. And yeah, enjoy watching the rest of his clip. And coming in with number 2 is this modern city from GiBuilds, another great content creator on YouTube who posts similar videos as me. Now, it was really hard for me to decide between number 1 and number 2 for this video because both of the cities are really cool. But GiBuilds took a more of a modern style, or like a very nice modern style towards his city, and I think it turned out great. Now, this guy is like a professional city builder. It seems like his city looks great. He's got the street lamps. He's got some awesome modern buildings. Each building looks very well detailed, which looks great. The roads have really good. The roads just look really good. He's got some metro stations, it looks like, which look awesome. And there's also lots of nature in this city. Now, I always love to see when there's parks and there's lots of life in cities, and that's what I absolutely love about this city. He's got it with the modern themed, but he's also got lots of parks. Now, the one reason I'd probably put this as number 2 is because a lot of the buildings, now it's really common for these days in big cities for just the companies to build the same building over and over again, and it looks like, I love all the builds, but it does seem like there's a lot of the same building. Now, not a bad thing. These builds look really good and they just look really well where they are, and again, it's like pretty much portraited off of a real life city, which looks fantastic, and it would be a very real thing to see in a real city. But they all look really good. I love all the houses. I love all the details he's put, and this city just looks phenomenal. I love it. He's got a resort, it looks like, over here with some nice big houses, and like I said, this city couldn't have turned out any better. It's still work in progress, and he's doing a great job with it. Like here, as you can see, I love all these trees, I love all these streetlights, and all these houses look great. So I feel like this is a really realistic city, and I love it. I think GiBuilds is doing a great job, and it just looks great. So definitely make sure you check out this guy's channel for sure, because he's really good. Coming in first place is Stewartville City by FT156. Man, this city is incredible. As soon as I saw the footage from the city, I was like, wow. First of all, I love the layout of the city. I think it looks great. Going from small to medium to large buildings. I think he just did it in such a good way, and the layout just looks really good. I love all the parks he's done, the nature he's put into the city. It looks great. And I love the style of the builds. Now, he has the modern builds, but he also has, I don't really know what you would call them, classical or something like that, but I just love the style of the builds he has here. They look really good. They even fit in, like, they feel like a classical downtown building you'd see in a small town, but then it also fits into the big city, and I think it looks really good. He just did a really good job with this city, and it's still coming along. Make sure you check out his YouTube channel to see the full process of the city being built, and it looks really good. Like, oh man, I'm just like, it looks great. One of the coolest cities I've seen so far. And yeah, that probably ends it off for this video today. And big thank you to all the people who've submitted their cities, and make sure you go check out their channels. They will all be linked in the description down below. Once again, thank you so much to those people who helped us out to get this video out there. And if you guys would like to submit your clips for next week, make sure you go to our Discord server. Just film your city. Make sure you keep the UI off, make it cinematic, and just post it in the channel. And yeah, other than that, thank you for watching the video. Make sure to like and subscribe. Share this video with your friends if you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Later, city builders.